A lot of them will be stars for maybe 1 year.
Hi mga Kapuso, I'm Heart Evangelista there, and we're here for Kapuso exclusive. Hi to everyone. We have very exciting news. One of the pillars of Philippine entertainment just signed up with GMA Network. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the heroes, one of our great mentors and fathers of many stars and artists in the industry. I welcome everybody, Mr. Johnny Manahan. Hi, Mr. L.
So, sobra yung intro mo, ha?
Of course. I mean, what can I say? This interview is not enough for me to make cuento everything. How are you doing these days?
I'm good. I just signed up. But it's nice to see you, huh?
I know.
That's glamorous as ever.
I'm so happy that finally our worlds collided. It's been, I think, a few years since the last time that I got to visit you. But I didn't know that you started with GMA. Actually, that was new. I didn't know about that. And you used to sing.
Yeah. I used to sing with a group.
Okay, so I have my very first question. So yeah, everybody knows that you are the man who is behind many stars. You make a lot of stars. You pluck them out from the crowd and you ask them, do you sing or anything like that? That's what you asked me. But is there science between this? I mean, a lot would say it's all about your instincts, which is innate, gifted. But do you have like a certain science to build up or to kind of improve what you see?
There's a way that you can train them, give them voice lessons, you give them manners lessons how to face the press, and you do acting lessons, acting sessions, and then you market them. You hope you get a return where everybody likes these people. But you know what? Like I said, it's 60% luck, 60% magic. Once you do everything that you can do, then you just wait for the magic to happen.
My second question, you've been through a lot of political unrest, martial law, network shutdowns, and reopenings. You've seen a lot of artistas come and go. You know how that goes and all that jazz. What do you think remained the same for you? And what do you think changed?
There's a saying. Well, somebody taught this to me. It says, the skies above change for those who cross the seas, but not my soul. You can go places, different places. You can associate with different people. You can be hit by a revolution. You can, have sorts of all upheavals, but you have to remain true to yourself. Who you are. And that's probably, what I keep in mind all the time. But I think I've mellowed a little.
As a star maker, what is one lesson that you wish artistas or celebrities knew, or they knew early on in their careers that they should never forget?
A couple of things, I think. Number one is your love for your craft, because that keeps you in the groove all the time. You have to remain humble.
Yeah, and focused, and don't fall in love so much.
Did I say that?
You said that before. Heart, you gotta focus. When people find out, they're not gonna believe that you're just playing cards. I remember that.
Yeah, the problem is when artists fall in love.
They forget.
Ooh.
Especially with another artist. So it's a daydream. It's a fairy tale. The highs and lows. So obviously the pandemic has hit the industry a lot, majorly. But how do you think that the showbiz industry would recover from this setback? Like what do you think artists should do or filmmakers should do while this whole pandemic is happening?
That's awful. It's hard to tell now because the pandemic, right? People are trying to just keep their heads above water, doing what they can do at home. And then you have people who, keep in a bubble when they shoot, but it's kind of restricted.
Yeah.
And I don't think this thing's going away until maybe next year, hopefully. Well, artists are just trying to survive, I suppose, and trying to find new ways of presenting themselves to people.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what, TikTok.
YouTube.
Or YouTube.
Yeah.
And you have a YouTube thing, right?
Yeah, I do. But I mean, like, are you for that? Do you think it's a good thing? I mean, because, with the pandemic, everybody is realizing what they need, what they want to watch, who they like. Do you think it's a good thing? Because, as you manage certain stars, you also, in a way, make sure that, some things are better hidden, some things are you for that? Like how they put themselves out there as themselves with no filter?
You mean like on YouTube
Yeah.
or Instagram? Well, isn't that the thing nowadays?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it used to be when there was such a thing as broadcasting. So people make programs for a certain range of people, a broad range of people. But nowadays it's like narrow casting. You can cut your nails now, and people will watch you cut your nails. So it's just so narrow, all right? But narrow in the sense that, it's cutting nails, but you have 11 million followers or something like that watching you cut your nails. So it's crazy. I don't know if that's good.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Good. In connection to like what I'm about to ask, I mean, do you think that you can pluck out the next star from, like, let's say somebody cutting their nails or what? I mean, do you think it'll affect the way you kind of choose for who's gonna be next?
Yeah, there's a lot of them will be stars for 15 minutes. A lot of them will be stars for maybe 1 year. But I think there always will be movie stars like you.
Wow. Well, then, so you say that it affects, right? Like it's not anymore. You maybe the faster it comes, the faster it'll go for some because of social media, because there's so much.
I think so. People it's like watching a hamster for a day or a couple of days, and then you get tired of the hamster, and then you go on to the next thing, Or people collect things. They collect hamsters. They collect people cutting their nails. But it's not.
It's fleeting.
It's not like art.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Iba yan di ba? And then a great cinema, a great film is something else. It's not cutting your nails.
That's true. It's a form of art. So it's not just like a reality show is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Well, thank you so much, Mr. M. I'm so happy to see you. And I have so much to make chica, and also I don't mind taking you around GMA when I can. And I'm also so excited what you will bring for the network. I know it's going to be good. I know you guys are going to be a great collaboration. I'm so excited. Is there anything that you want to say to the stars or the celebrities that awaits your presence in the network?
I'll be seeing you pretty soon. Yeah, just getting to know you. I'll do that. We can do that. And I'm sure we'll become friends. And the young ones, the wannabes, they're all gonna look up to Heart.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. M. Thank you so much. Welcome again. For all the Kapusos out there, Kapuso exclusive, visit gmanetwork.com and follow us on our official social media accounts for more details and more fun. Thank you again, Mr. M.
Ciao now.